Today I'm going to do a lithic stone tool experiment for you. I'm going to be producing one single sharp flake, and I'm going to use it to fillet or butcher a fish. Now the reason why I'm doing this is to illustrate how versatile Native American toolkits were. Whenever we think of the stone tools that Native Americans used, the first thing that comes to mind usually are arrowheads. Arrowheads are called projectile points by archaeologists. So in actuality, Native Americans used stone to make a wide variety of tools, including projectile points, drills, knives, scrapers, to perform a variety of different tasks. Now, a lot of time could be spent on these tools, or sometimes they would just knock a simple flake off of a stone core and use that at a task, and then they would discard it, throw it away. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to illustrate how easy it is to create a very simple, expedient stone tool and how versatile it can be. Today I'm going to be using Obsidian. Now this is not a lithic material that would have been utilized by Native Americans in Virginia. However, it's extremely easy to work with, and I am not even close to being a master flint knapper. This is my hammerstone right here, and this obsidian rock is termed a core. What I'm doing here is roughening up the edge. This strengthens it, so I'm more likely to get a solid flake off of it. I want to make sure I do is hit it at an angle and follow through. Let's see what we got. I think this one looks pretty good, pretty lethal. Very, very sharp. Obsidian is actually the equivalent of volcanic glass, and this is one of the sharpest blades that you're going to find anywhere. Obviously, Native Americans would not have butchered a fish in this manner. However, we're doing this to illustrate how versatile something as simple as one flake can be when it comes to butchering. Ta-da! We have our flake here. I've successfully butchered 2 fish with it. It's still incredibly sharp, actually, and I could do a lot more work with this single flake. What's interesting is that the edge of the flake now exhibits what we call use wear. There are tiny little microflakes that have been removed from the edge. And as archaeologists, we can study tools that we've created ourselves through experimental archaeology and look at the use wear that's resulting, so that when we're examining actual archaeological tools, we can then utilize that knowledge to interpret what we find archaeologically.